All right, we're finally here. We're got our gear unloaded. Some beautiful caribou bulls have been taken by the group right in front of us. We're pretty excited. Waiting for the pilot to show up, and we're gonna load these planes up and get going. It's been a very long day. Like sardines up in here.
Yeah, riding a Carmen Gia.
We flew in about 4:30 today. As we were flying in, we saw a good number of good-sized bulls in the area. We got a chance to get our camp set up. As we were setting up camp, we saw a number of good bulls in the area. We're really looking forward to tomorrow. The weather's really cooperated with us, and the bugs really aren't too bad so far. So it's been a great experience, and we're looking forward to tomorrow.
It's first morning here in Alaska, outside of Dead Horse where we can hunt. Just kind of got up and getting some breakfast going. Got some caribou off to the west. Seen a couple left to the north. Just cows and calves this morning so far from camp. So just getting breakfast going. Trying to get Troy and Jeremy out of bed. Troy snored all night. There's a big surprise. But we'll see what we can get after this morning after we get some breakfast in. Get out here. Hopefully lasso a couple good bulls and get them knocked down this morning.
Okay,
Oh, you hit it.
that's a hoss, brother.
It's been a parade of caribou. We just had a herd come by us. Literally, there was probably 200, and they circled us on both sides. They went downwind of us. It didn't matter. Absolutely amazing. I had a heck of a time trying to pick out the bull I wanted to shoot because there were so many caribou on the way. Had to wait for it to clear. Had to worry about another caribou getting in behind it for a pass through. So it was tricky. I literally tracked him for about 150 yards before I was able to get a clear shot at his vitals. But as you saw, he went right down. So let's go check him out and do a recovery on him. He's a beautiful looking bull from what I can tell from here. So let's go get him. But here we are. Just got up on this bull, man. I wanted one with big tops, and I think we did that. He's a little light in the shovels. He's got a small single shovel, but man, his tops are beautiful. So that's what got him in trouble. I saw those coming and knew we had to have this one. So great trip. We're coming down to the end of day one. We on our second load. It's about a 3-mile round trip. On our second load of meat in Alaska, you got to get all the meat out before you can touch the antlers. So we've got 3 sets of antlers out there, and it's about 7 o'clock now, I guess, and we've been working on critters and packing meat since about 11:30. So it's been a full day to say the least. But we'll be ready for some mountain house when we get back to camp, get our boots off, and then head in the morning, get our last load out of here, and start looking for 3 more caribou and hopefully a wolf. So great day, 3 great animals, but definitely a lot of work. Anybody that's walked in the tundra with about an 85-pound pack on knows knows what it's all about, but it's a heck of a good time.
About 11:30 in the morning on day 3. The weather's broke just a little bit, so we're gearing up. We actually able to glass a little bit from camp. We just found a herd of caribou across the lake here, so we're gearing up. We're gonna get over there and hopefully not get fogged in. The fog up here is thick, thick, thick. Maybe visibility of 40-50 yards this morning. So finally broke and we're gonna head out. Here we go.
We made it around the end of this lake. These bulls took a different path. They went down another valley, so we're gonna climb up over this knob, see if we can get a shot. He's done. Guys, we just made that stalk all around the lake, got in here. We had 5 or 6 bulls down here in the valley. Smoked one of them as he came around. They were just feeding up this valley, so pretty exciting. We're a lot closer to the camp now than we were when we shot the first 3, so won't be nearly as bad. It's still probably about a mile, but it's a lot more flat, not so many of the humps out here in the tundra, so pretty exciting. My second caribou, can't wait to get up there and see what it looks like. So it looks like it had really nice bottoms, real pretty bull, so appreciate it, guys, thanks. Day 3 here with Arrowhead Outfitters. It's been awesome. We were weathered in for about a half a day yesterday, and then this morning we were weathered in. It finally broke. We're like, let's go, man. We grabbed our packs, saw these bulls across the lake, and we took off. We did a quick march around the end of the lake, got over here, almost got 2. We're gonna put it together for the rest of the trip, though. It's been fantastic, man. We've had great food, marginal weather, but hey, we're in northern Alaska, right? What do you expect? So can't be happier with the bulls I got, man. This one's got a double shovel, got some really unique character up top, got a little some back scratchers on him. Exactly what I wanted to get in the 2 caribou I got. You know, if life were perfect, you could meld the 2 together and have a world-class caribou, but in my opinion, these are world-class from the experience with my buddies to the outstanding way we've been treated from Howard and Deb at Arrowhead Outfitters. You just couldn't ask for more. They're awesome people. We talked to them this morning on the sat phone. Sounds like all their hunters are doing really well and bagging out, and so we get 2 more, we'll be out of the field and back to a home-cooked meal before too long. Thanks, guys, appreciate it. Now, thank you. Got him.
Get it, load another one, load another one. Get ready. Load another one, slowing down.
He's going down. He's going down. Ham bone. Nice poke, man. Woohoo! What do you know, brother?
Oh. It's been a quiet morning. There's not been a whole lot to even look at this morning. I tell you what, I think we picked the best one of the bunch so far that we've seen. So I'll take it. You know what I mean? We've got some miserable weather coming, so we got them all filled, and
Way to get on him.
we're ready to go take a look at them.
Way to get on him, man. Good job. Nice
That's a
work.
good little bull.
Nice work, buddy.
Yep, we'll take it. I tell you, day 5 of pounding this tundra will take it out of you. It's nice to get that second tag filled, and have some great things to show for it. We all filled our tags with some pretty respectable bulls, and we just had a fantastic time. So I'm excited about it. We'll get this thing cleaned up, get it on our packs, and get her back to camp.
Well, the hunt was a total success. We all tagged out. The pilot came in this morning and took Jeremy Ham out already in his gear and his meat. I'm staged and Jeremy Sage is staged, but what an excellent hunt with Arrowhead Outfitters. These guys, we were sitting around last night, and you always want to, compliment somebody, but let me tell you what, these guys truly did an amazing job. Put us in the right spot. The gear is top notch. I mean, the gear that we used up here that we got from this outfitter is the same gear that we use down in the lower 48. Matter of fact, look, here comes our ride.